Please, no! 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 No!
Hello, my fellow dwellers of Sanctuary. Today's been a bit, hellish, wouldn't you say? Let me get straight to the point. If you are already in-game right now, I would suggest staying that way, and as you more than likely won't be able to get back in if you were to log out or close, etc, etc. And why is that? Well, as you're probably aware, but if you're not, you're about to be, things have been a little bit, let's call them, rocky today. You might have experienced opening up Diablo 4 and getting hit with a certain tragic error code 315306 saying that you're unable to find a valid license for Diablo 4. It happened majorly a fair few hours ago, seemed to calm down as the game devs confirmed, and it did seem to be about okay, and then very recently it's just struck back hard. The reasons for it seem unknown. Just as I finished this little update for you guys, we got confirmation that actually, yes, it is a DDoS attack. That is what's happening. That is what they're dealing with. And for those of you that are in-game, well, you might be getting some high latency. You might even get me disconnected, which then puts you in the loop of you can't log back in because the authentication servers can't handle what's happening. It is the utmost of scum that do stuff like this, and it really is a shame to see it happen to Diablo, but it is what it is, and at least, well, I'm glad I can let you guys know that doubly especially, it's nothing you're doing. There's no real way for you to fix it other than get lucky and a few things we'll talk about, but ultimately, the devs are on it, and we just have to be patient. But the main purpose for me having this little talk is twofold. Number one, don't panic. You do have your game license. It's not on your end. You're not done something wrong. Something's not gone wrong for you. You don't have to fix it. It is just a waiting game for Diablo's side of things to sort out their authentication and login servers. I have had reports of verifying game files work, restarting your computer work, just trying over and over and over until it works, but there's no specific do this and then you're in. It's just persistence and restarting in various forms that seem to do the trick, but at the end of the day, if the authentication login servers are on fire, you can't really brute force your way past that unless you happen to be one of the lucky ones already in game. And I hope that has at least allayed a few fears, because I'll be honest, when I, first opened the game today and got that message, I had a little bit of a heart attack. I was like, oh no, what's happened to my game? Something gone wrong? Am I not allowed to play anymore? I bet there's loads of people who are like, have I been banned? And I think knowing that no, it is nobody's fault, it is server issues entirely, no matter what the error message says, is perhaps useful information. Talking of useful information, we did get this. We're currently investigating an issue affecting our authentication servers, which may result in failed or slow login attempts. As queues were building, we did get a warning on the Battle.net launcher telling us as much as people were struggling to get back in and it was causing congestion because of that, but now we're not even making it to the queue, it's just this error code. So that's kind of the long and short of it, what is happening, what you can do, and essentially good luck and Godspeed to the people that are probably spending their Sunday furiously fixing it for us. Now, on that note, I do want to add this little addendum that, look, I really want to encourage a lack of, how could they, my Diablo in, to this one, because ultimately, Diablo 4, at least me personally, has been the smoothest and most reliable Blizzard game I think I've ever played, especially in the launch weeks. The fact that we got to go straight in, yes, I know PlayStation users had a bit of a let's say, kerfuffle, but for the most part, it was shockingly playable, and I think there's been a queue once in the entire 2.5 weeks, despite it being Blizzard's most successful game of all time. The sheer number of people playing is astounding, so the fact that it has been so smooth is really impressive. So this first time the servers have properly fallen over, I really can't hold it against them or begrudge them, especially as it's an outside attack, and you can't do a lot with that other than deal with it the best you can, which they are doing. I think it is unfortunate, but I also don't think it will be too long till it's under control, based on how long it took them to get it under control last time. So overall, there you have it. If you're being hit by this error code, essentially just try restarting all of the things in all of the ways until it works, or simply kind of just wait. Or be, as you've been seeing, as lucky as Cotton, who seems to be consistently getting past the wall and logging in. So, yeah, I'm really not at all resentful of that or anything. And, of course, if you do get disconnected, which is entirely possible while they fiddle with things, that will probably lock you out. So, if you are playing a hardcore character and want to guarantee that you don't get the "I disconnected and therefore I died" tragic death that can happen and has been known to happen, then perhaps just stop playing until it's all fully resolved so you don't risk anything like that. Other than that, then, that's basically all you need to know: what's been happening, why, and how to best combat it. Mainly just patience, honestly, and I think the Diablo team has very much earned a large amount of patience with how smooth everything has been so far. But now then, like if you enjoyed this, subscribe and hit the bell for more, consider supporting the future channel on Patreon down below, and until we meet again, a goodbye.
Josh, Cotton, and Hollow with the videos, dropping the humor like a hammer on your tippy toes, bringing entertainment on a daily arrangement to take our insanity and turn it into entertainment. Yes, I said entertainment twice, to reiterate that it is nice to look into your faces on a mostly daily basis when you let us in your homes to make the whole world a stage. Goodbye.